happened in Mexico. Of all the places, I just didn't expect it to be Mexico. Mexico was a perfect experience to be present with my friends and family.
Eat my ass.
So random.
Liminal phone use, heavy conversation, and at least 3 BBL procedures. So I was flying from Dallas, Texas to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I just went to Mexico about a month ago for personal business. Okay, yeah, so anyway, I'm there for my best friend's wedding. And everyone who was currently employed in his family was coming, somehow including his cousin, Will. Okay, so we all grew up together, and we didn't argue too much when we were younger. We did have that one instance that did involve somebody getting but I mean, come on, who didn't? Throughout the entire trip, I couldn't put my eye on what was wrong with him. Everything he did was just odd and freak of nature-like. You can only guess my surprise when I figured out he had IED. Mind you, I was under the impression that only women could get IEDs, until it clicked to me that these are not the same thing. IED is intermittent explosive disorder, which pretty much means repeated sudden bouts of impulsive, aggressive, violent behavior, or any verbal outburst. Sadly, we caught his IED all too late. We had all gotten brunch in the morning, and this was the day of the wedding rehearsal. Everyone was feeling as loose as like 4A type hair. We noticed at brunch that Will kept having outbursts with the waitstaff, which is how it all started, I guess. He had asked for a fruit platter, and I believe they misheard him, which is completely understandable. So they brought him pancake batter. Easy misunderstanding. I'm sure this happens to waiters all the time. After they brought the batter out, Will threw it on the ground and started beating the absolute out of the waiter. We were clearly asked to leave. So when we left, we were walking to the rehearsal venue. So we passed this merry-go-round, and the sight of the animals triggered Will for some reason. At the time, I remember him saying it was something about his uncle's house or something. I don't know, he was saying a lot of shit back then. He started freaking out. This time, it was worse. There was a woman that was standing on the top of the stairs next to the merry-go-round. Will ran up there screaming like Donnie from the Wild Thornberrys. He picked the lady up. I'm sorry. He ripped her body in half. He shot put her 2 halves into the surrounding forest, right before the bride and her dad walked up. I just couldn't believe it. Everything was too normal. There was no trace of the woman's remains. Will said he would tie me to a beach chair with cinder blocks and throw me into a local pool if I said anything. So I didn't say anything. Even all of us just getting ready for the wedding felt so off. I was nearly hyperventilating. He's just like on his phone, like getting in the hot tub, just acting like you didn't just rip a human being in half. Then the day just carried on. We just did the wedding. He had his entrance, he was dancing, just living it up. And no one knows what he did. I couldn't imagine doing what he did. And to act like it never happened.